and we have Area 51 opting to go T-side after they won that knife. We're going live. This is for reals. I might need a pinch to make sure I'm awake here, but it's finally happening. We're going live. First round incoming. Your pred stays the same?
Yeah, I stand by my pred.
I agree also. I'm going to stick with mine.
16 to 10 for Area 51 was mine. Just a reminder, because that was probably a half hour ago.
16-11, 16-12. Area 51 was my bet. Looks like it's going to be a rush into the B bomb site. Desi gets one before he gets traded out. Still waiting in the site is going to be TCK with a big 3K to completely shut that down. Now we have Nitro by himself versus 2 as he gets 1 kill. Takes no damage off that first one. That is going to be very helpful for him. Let's see if he can keep going. Gets flashed. They know he's in the tunnel. They have the bomb in their sights. 1 versus 2. Nitros versus TCK and Monty. Monty's in the window. Oh, he almost gets caught right there. Steps out. Nade's going to do damage. Not enough to get him killed, though. Let's see if he continues to peek, allowing TCK to get in position. TCK is going for it. TCK gets picked. Very low, 1 HP. Monty clutches that 1 versus 1 battle. Homeless takes first round on CT.
A super clutch hold by TCK there. We were joking that, you know, he must have been a little bothered by Noswall's clutch knife win, but he certainly got his revenge immediately with that super slick 3K. The way that Homeless was set up there, it made Area 51 think that the 2 players that died pretty much immediately as they entered the site were the only 2 that were going to be there. So a little deception there on the side of Homeless results in a round win.
How did that Disciple shot actually hit its mark? Taking down Rush. This is going to be an eco push towards Long. Disciple is going to be the last one there. Arya's going for the plant. He's going to get up into the site. He's getting rushed right now. Can they get the kill? He gets killed by Frost. Heads up play getting on top of the car to get the angle to take him down. Homeless takes 2 rounds in a row.
2 rounds in a row that Area 51 did not get a bomb plant as well. So they are going to be saving this round and making it a true set of pistol rounds.
Round 3 incoming now, and it will be, as you said, the true 3 pistol rounds. 2 CC-75s, a P250, 2 P250s, excuse me, and 1 Glock. Let's see if they can make something happen. Going for the long A once again. They finally get a pick. That's Arya who grabs that, but Frost and a whole gaggle of teammates. Oh, it was only 2. They get taken down. Or 3, excuse me. Frost, Monty, Rush, all out of the way. Frost does get the 2K before he goes down. Guns in the hand of your terrorist team, Area 51, but 17 HP and 19 between the 2. TCK at full. Desi also at full. Crossing almost gets hit right there. That's Nitro. So he's going to go for it. Rotate coming from long A, though. That's your number 5 player of Desi. Smokes down. They're going to go for the plant here, and it looks like Homeless is just going to let that happen and try and fight for this retake. Let's see, and that's 1 down. Desi gets that kill. Nitro is still hiding up in the site. Does he have a nade? Oh, that nade can end it. Nope. He moves to the other side of the box. Doesn't matter. Desi was all over him. Gets the kill and the 2K on the round. Just got to find that smoke. Boom. Got the bomb. That's 3 rounds for Homeless.
Yes, and Homeless was also able to recover the, well, I guess Desi never lost his, but TCK was able to recover the only other M4 that they bought. So they, you know, they did lose those FAMASs in the engagements on long, but it doesn't really matter because they're going to be upgrading to real M4s now anyway. If their economy really permits, does Monty not have a gun at all? Oh, no, it's down on the ground. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So, yes, M4s and ops up across the board and an op battle right off the bat, hopefully, from Mo and Frost.
Mo is going to be sitting up there in T-spawn with the op right now. Going to drop down into the speedway. No one is going to contest him currently. And they got that high-low stack there on Catwalk. Oh, Frost misses his shot. Going to drop the nade over towards an Oswald. Doesn't do much damage to him, about 20 in total. And nade coming back up, does a little bit of rush. That's only 6 damage taken off him. But it looks like they're going to be setting up towards mid here, possibly trying to see if they can get a peek. Flash from TCK, goes for it. Mo peeks out, gets the pick on Frost. So op battle already started from the former teammates. Mo wins the initial exchange here. Let's hope we can keep that going. And T's are going to be executing, no, not up catwalk. They were set up on Xbox, still kind of there, hanging out in mid right now. Got that mid to B smoke, they might be going for it. Let's see, Noswall's going to be the first one to peek. Doesn't peek all the way out. TCK is all over it, grabs 2 kills, going for the third, gets the third. Can he get the fourth? Runs out of ammo, but Desi was over his shoulder to get the kill. Only one player left alive on T side, that's Disciple. He's already in B. He's got one player in the site. He gets the kill there. He's got to watch out for the guy in the window. Not quick enough as Desi gets another kill. That's going to be a 3K for TCK, a 2K for Desi, and a 4th round for Homeless on CT side.
That was another 3K for TCK that he was able to pick up purely because the terrorists just didn't know where he was. They didn't know he was going to be lurking around that corner once again, and he stayed really disciplined there. I don't know if you were watching from his perspective, but the first terrorist that peeked actually just barely peeked around the corner, showed TCK his arm, but TCK didn't bite. He made sure not to shoot at the arm. He knew the terrorist didn't actually see him, despite the fact that he saw the terrorist, and because of that, he was almost able to sling together 4 frags, but only came up short, I guess, quote-unquote short with 3.
This might be a repeat of what we saw last time. Area 51 losing rounds early. Gonna try and come back here. Not able to do it on this round as we have a 2K from TCK. Desi also getting a 2K. On the other side of things, we have Noswall getting one of his own, or a 2K of his own, but Homeless moves ahead 5-0.
I mean, I know I just talked about it, but TCK literally did the same thing on that round to pick up even more frags. He's literally he's just positioning himself in positions where they just have no idea where he is. It's so far it's really impressive, and because of that, he's been able to just dominate with the frags. I mean, he's making the shots really easy on himself. He hasn't hit, you know, any shot that was particularly difficult thus far, just because his positioning has been on point.
So far, Homeless has absolutely been shutting it down early in these rounds. Onto a buy round right now, and guns up on both teams. Arya is already down, peeked the Xbox on mid, and was quickly taken down. Mo gets a nice off shot off on Monty. Traded out very fast by Rush, though. The rest of the T is going to try and work their way into B. Let's go over to Desi, who's going to be trying to defend it. Sees Noswall on the box, gets some damage off. Not now. But the bomb is there inside the site. Hasn't gone for the plant yet. Going for the safe plant now. TCK in the smoke, baiting through the flash, gets out through the smoke, gets taken down. This might be a round for Area 51. Only one player left alive. That's going to be Frost with the op. Yes, this is Area 51's round. Oh, no, going for it. Looked like he was going to run out of there, and now he's going to go for it. He might be regretting that decision as he just dies at the end of that. Area 51, it picks up a gun round. And this might be a repeat of last time. Area 51 might start to turn up the heat.
Perhaps, yeah, but last time we saw Area 51 starting on CT side, though, right? So it's a repeat situation, but the sides are switched. And that round, I actually thought Homeless was going to have a stronger chance on that retake, as they did, I believe, have the man advantage, right? They stayed pretty disciplined. They all, entered the site at pretty much the same time. Their main problem was that the flashes that they threw to make the retake happen really, unfortunately, just didn't blind anyone on Area 51. So it made it for an easy retake for Area 51 to hold off. And Frost, was a little gutsy with that off play. He was given an opportunity to just fall back and take his life and his off, but decided to stick it out. I like that warrior spirit.
Definitely. Score is 5-1. Homeless is still up right now. Area 51 coming off a win here. As you can see, the buy is completely broken up between Homeless here. Nitro on the hard lurk right there. Getting a kill on Frost. Pushing the long A house. And T's once again setting up for that B take. Noswall's going to be over there making a lot of noise today. Gets one frag. Going for his second. Actually, that's going to be his second frag. Going for his third. Rush was all over him. Takes him down. 2 versus 4 now as the bomb executes its way into the B bomb site. Both CTs playing slow here. I do believe they will just go for this for sure save on this one, and it looks like they're going to go for it. I'm curious, will we see an Area 51 hunting party? One player already down close in mid, going up the catwalk right now. Disciples there. Here comes the flashbang. Rush is going to be blind. Can't quite see, and Nitro couldn't put that shot together. How is this real life? How do you not put that shot together? Rush, he knows it. Oh, Disciple tries to hunt TCK, knows he's down in the spawn. the rest of the team. Only one left alive. That's going to be Mo. I don't think... Nah, Mo's way too far away to go for the hunt. But Noswell did get it.
Oh, come on, Nitro. These
servers. Oh,
These
man.
servers. Oh, come on.
That was pure fail blog right there.
Yeah,
100%.
Unfortunately, he airballed on a very flash CT, and I believe I already lost it. It was Rush, right? Who was able to put together the frag. I think while still blind. I think his hand was still covering his face. So kudos to him. And even though they were saving, they made the most out of that round. Took a ton of guns out of Area 51's hand. So if they can put together this eco here, they've already done substantial damage to Area 51's economy despite losing.
Ooh, Rush is able to take down Noswell that time. Flash came over the top of his head, and one gun in the hands of a CT on Homeless here. That's going to be Rush with the AK, and Mo, wow, the op is hot right now. Hit that shot extremely well. Nitro hits the shot on Rush, so now we have Frost and Desi almost to TK. Arya almost alleviated Mo's head from his body right there. Luckily, didn't happen, and Desi, last one left alive for the CT side, in hopes of trying to make something happen here. Gonna try and get some damage off. Not gonna make it happen. Gonna run away, save the AK for the incoming buy round, and Area 51 is gonna have a third round to their name.
If I'm not mistaken, this was actually the same start as we saw on Train with Homeless before, right? They took the immediate 5-round lead after winning the pistol round on the weaker side of the map. And then I believe in the Train game they gave up 5 straight for the game to get tied up, and then they were fed up with it. Nitro doing what Nitro does, taking out Desi and just removing all guns from the hands of CTs. That's really impressive. You know, based on what we've seen so far, Homeless starts out strong, gets you know, cools off a little bit, and then they're going to hit their stride really hard, really soon. I guess. I mean, if we're following last game's model, that means in 2 rounds. But with the guns up this round and, you know, enough supplementary nades to make a retake happen, they might turn it on this round.
Arya gets caught slipping right there on the catwalk, eats that flashbang, tries to drop off through Xbox, gets completely caught and taken down. So that's going to be an early pick here for Homeless, and that's going to do them a big service going into this round, as Area 51 was coming off 3 in a row right there. But they're down a player now, so they're having to scrape together this round early on to try and get something going here. And man, I'm hitting the lag again. It is real right now.
Unfortunate.
Yes, it is. But hopefully it should be going away, and it looks like it's already exiting. So, trying to get their way up the catwalk right now is going to be 2 players from Area 51. CTs are still holding that 2... Well, technically it's a 2-2-1, I guess. Or a 2-1-2, depending on how you'd like to call that player in the CT spawn. But Monty's down there in the spawn, and he's trying to hold that. Flashes out the middle. Almost a nice shot there from Mo. He can spam the box. He does get the box spam. Takes down Desi, and now they're going to be trying to go towards B. That's going to be Nitro. Meets TCK out at the double doors. Doesn't win the gun battle. Mo inside the site does grab another kill. He's last one left. He's got a 2K to his name right now. The bomb is down in tunnels. He's going to try and work his way out. He's got Monty right in front of him, though, and your number 4 of Rush. So he's got to beat both those players and the flank coming from behind, who is Frost. This is going to be an interesting battle. I'm curious if he's going to be able to pull this one home or not. Here comes one push. Misses the first shot. Steps out. Can't grab the second shot. And Rush is ultimately able to get the silenced M4 headshot on him. Homeless moves ahead by 3 rounds now, 6-3.
That was actually really lucky that Mo got killed where he was. I was just checking the scoreboard with Q where it shows you how the round ends. He got killed with about 1 second on the clock and was able, it counted as the round ending to kills, not the round ending to time and then him getting killed, which would have resulted in him both losing the gun in his hand and you know, all the money that he would have earned on the round. So very lucky that Mo got killed when he did, and you know, that's part of the reason why they're still able to buy right now. That could have gone very wrong.
Definitely. Oh, look at this aggressive play from Frost. Able to take down Nitro. He's getting pushed, though. Mo was right there. And so far on the op exchanges, I think Mo is up against Frost. I think he's up 3-1 now, I believe. Pushing up catwalk is going to be Disciple. TCK and a teammate were right there waiting for him. I believe that was TCK and I think that was Rush. Yeah, TCK and Rush. At the elevator is going to be Monty. The other player, Desi, is on the catwalk flank. Both T's pushing their way up long, and Arya just trying to take some shots. TCK pops out, gets the headshot on him. So now, once again, Mo in a clutch situation. 1 versus 4, misses the first op shot, and gets completely punished by Monty. Homeless is up 7-3, and that's a good CT side so far.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like they're only going to be tacking on more as Area 51 is poised to save. Last time we saw, Mo going absolutely nuts with all the scoped weapons he had his hands on. But the real kicker there was that, he was doing well. He was doing the damage. He was getting, pretty much a guaranteed pick every round. And then the rifles around him were doing all the supporting that he needed. All the supplementary frags or, the catching the rotators was really, held. Wow, what a quick round.
Shut that down.
Huh. Sorry about that. I almost.
No worries. That was
I'm
quick.
leaving you out of a job, but yeah, it was the riflers that were stepping up around him to go hand in hand with the guaranteed or the almost guaranteed pick that he had. And now that Homeless is, right now the Homeless's riflers are just out rifling Area 51's riflers. And while Mo is getting the better of the op exchanges or the scope exchanges with Frost right now, it's not really helping them win rounds.
Yeah, this is a reinvigorated Homeless team from what we saw yesterday. You have to think that loss yesterday, it definitely lit a fire under them. They definitely wanted to turn this up as hard as they could, and they're doing it right now, and they're doing it on CT side, Dust 2, which is pretty impressive, especially against an Area 51 team that has been doing very well so far in the season. But early pick goes in favor of Area 51. Arya is able to take down TCK, only losing 50 health in the exchange. So that battle is a definite win for him as Area 51 has the player advantage now. They're just trying to see if they can get an aggressive peek here, trying to work up catwalk, but right there is going to be Rush and Frost. Oh, he misses that shot. I thought for sure he had that against Disciple. Gets the second shot off, takes him down, and now Homeless has evened things out, actually taking the one-player advantage on this round, and I'm curious to see how Area 51 is going to react to this. Bomb down on catwalk. They got to try and get up there. One player up in their face. That's going to be Desi. Here comes Rush. They peek, get all the shots off. Nitro is able to trade out Rush, but Desi cleans up the kills, taking down Nitro at the end of that. Score is 9-3 Homeless.
Right now, Homeless is just shutting down Area 51 on pretty much all fronts. It seems like the most success they've had was straight up rushing B, and they do have a B-ish spawn, and Disciple is looking in that direction. So while they are, oh no, they're not. They're going to be moving the bomb towards A. It is an eco round. I'm not sure why they would want to split up. I really can't see them, out rifling the riflers with their pistols. So. Questionable play calling, I think. But I guess so far so good. They have picked up a rifle, even though they are at a man disadvantage.
3 players down already. Noswal, Mo, and Disciple out of the game. TCK, Rush, and now Frost goes down to Arya's pistol. He's going to try and run and grab that gun, that op graphite. He's going to peek out. He's going to see one. Doesn't get the full shot off right there. I believe that was a partial through part of that pipe in those boards, but they're going to get into the B bomb site. Bomb is not down. Monty makes a heads-up play there to get that off. Picked up the gun, going for the plant here is going to be Arya. He knows he can't come through that fire. He's already been hit. Oh, he's got a peek, and Arya is able to collect his face, and that is going to be another round for Area 51, but the score is still lopsided in favor of Homeless, 9-4.
Yeah, I guess they just taught me a lesson for doubting their strats. I mean, I guess previously, when they all had pistol rounds, their strategy had just been to rush as a team and, get into long as fast as they could, and that really wasn't working out for them. So I guess it was a good idea to mix up their strategies because it worked out. And, I think there was a little bit of luck involved with that round win, but sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Or a combination of luck and good is really the sweet spot.
That is definitely the sweet spot. Disciple hit it right there. Hits it again, taking down Desi. Is he going to get pushed? No. That other player up there in upper B was not going to come after him, and that was the number 3 of TCK. Doesn't get aggressive on that. Area 51 with a 2-player advantage going into round 14, trying to make this a 9-5 half so far. Disciple's going to push TCK. Can he make it a third? And he does, taking down TCK. That's an automatic bid into the B bomb site, but the CTs are a little thrown now as terrorists are trying to push their way up long. Rush trying to even it out. And Monty does make it even for a second. Oh, almost makes it even for a second there. Mo takes down Rush. And now we have Monty left alive. He's going to be fighting against Mo, Arya, and Noswell. He should get heard by the player at long. Nope, going to grab the op. Get out of there. Save incoming from Homeless. And Area 51 did their job. This is going to be 9-5 at the end of this round.
If they can lock up the 6th round, which is pretty possible looking at Homeless's economy. I mean, they are definitely going to be buying up as it is the last round, and they will be able to afford rifles, but the supplementary nades for the post-plant play, might not be there for Homeless. So they're going to be buying up. If Area 51 can take over and win this half 9-6, I definitely would say that they're at a disadvantage. I think Homeless has a great head start with that scoreline, but we saw them really go off on their own CT side of Dust 2 when we saw them play. That was where they were hitting their stride. They were good on T side, but CT side was really where they were locked down. So I wouldn't be surprised if, this isn't a CT-sided map by any means, but these might be some CT-sided teams that we're seeing right now, and it'll be interesting to see if that comes to fruition or not.
Flashes long A. No one's going to get aggressive in the house, though. There's going to be a 3-player stack there. No one on catwalk. 2 players down in mid. The stack is real. TCK spraying, gets the shot off on Mo, takes the op out of the equation currently, and that's going to give them the man advantage now. They get out of there with taking no damage, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. They didn't take a single bit of damage right there, and that's going to give them the 5 versus 4 now as Area 51 is trying to string together a few more wins, get this last half. But Frost answers, taking down Noswell, rushes on the ramp. Frost is at the cross, watching the catwalk. This is going to be a 5 versus 3, and they might... Oh, the gun throw. The gun throw is real. Trying to bait out that op shot, see if they can get out there and get the guy on ramp. Not going to make it happen right now. Monty in the pit, trying to take down Nitro, gets him, and now it's going to be 2 versus 5 in the last round of the half. Area 51 really wants to make this a 9-6 half. They're trying to do all they can. Arya does get the kill on Rush. They know the bomb is there. They're going to go for the plant, and a wise decision here from Homeless. They're going to let them get that plant down unless somebody gets aggressive and take the shot on them. Otherwise, they're just going to play smart and play the retake. TCK makes it a 1 versus 3 game here, and Frost ends it, taking Arya down with the op. That is going to be a 10-5 half. Homeless on CT side.
That's a great head start for Homeless. And as you mentioned, this is the last round, so plant money is, meaningless. The money's just going to get reset next half anyway. So by letting Area 51 plan and letting their players, or giving their teammates enough time to rotate was absolutely the right play there. So good communication by Homeless and great execution, winning a 4-on-2 retake. I mean, I guess 4-on-2 retakes, I mean, you should win those pretty much 100% of the time. But, when you're playing against other North America's best, it's not always that easy. So locking up all the essential rounds is just essential. And with this head start, yeah, I know. Essential is the wrong word choice the first time there. But with this head start that Homeless has already acquired, if they can, pair that with a pistol win, they'll be in great position to close this out. But I anticipate that Area 51 will not go down without a fight, and if they can, get the pistol round, get themselves some, high-powered rifles in their hands early on, I think they might be able to steal away this momentum.
Oh, goodness. This was definitely Homeless-sided so far. Let's see if they can hold it down on arguably the easier side. I know we were talking about it the other day. At least me and Clay were talking about it. It seems like the meta of this map is changing a little bit. It looks like it's evening out a little bit more. It used to be very T-sided. And it's kind of getting a little bit closer to being a 50-50 map. I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't think it's quite yet to that 50-50. I still think it's at least a 9-6 map T-side, but
yeah, it's one of those it's one of those maps where it really depends on kind of what you're good at as a team. And I think for good offensive teams, this is you really want T-side on this map. I think there's a lot of things you can exploit, particularly mid to B, which seems to be a winning strat for a lot of top teams. If they can get their coordination down, but. If you do have a very just defensive-oriented team or a team with good communication, maybe lacking a little bit of the entry, but you can work off of each other really well, it's easy to tack on a ton of rounds on the CT side and then still be able to squeak by on the terrorist side being that it's, you know, a little easier than most T sides.
Definitely. Second half incoming now. Homeless does have a 5-round advantage going into, as we've talked about, arguably the easier side of this. And Area 51 going for that mid pick early on, trying to see if they can snatch ahead real quick. They saw a few players cross towards long. They see a few more just hanging out, lurking right there. And this is just going to be a Homeless set right here. They're just going to be trying to work, try and see if they can catch one of these Area 51 guys slipping a little bit here. Disciple wins the battle in mid, though, taking down Rush from the palm tree. 2-player stack on the catwalk. That's that high-low, which works so effectively, especially on pistol round. But look at the T's working their way through long right now. They pulled 2 players into the B bomb site. Only the 2 guys on Cat are going to be close enough to defend early on. 1 player rotates into the CT spawn, and Noswal makes a very, very nice shot there on Desi, but eats some grenade damage, brings him down to 14. Monty's right there trying to take down Arya. Can Monty get the kill? He is not able to get the kill, and now only 1 player left alive on T side. TCK, 1 versus 5 clutch attempt. Not happening, and Area 51 does take CT pistol, and that's interesting. That could give them a bid for this round. Well, they'll get this round for sure, and they should get this next round, but bomb plant, so Homeless will be buying 3rd round.
Definitely, and you know that round in the back of Goose, TCK had nowhere to hide, nowhere to fake out the CTs that were rushing in. What Homeless really needs to do right now, this round, is just make the most out of their eco round. I mean, it's pretty much improbable that, I mean, they're not going to win the round, but if they can do a lot of damage and, you know, get a lot of kills, they might be able to stop Area 51 from buying an AWP next round, and because they had the plant, they might be able to buy up next round. So if they can be in a situation where it's rifles against rifles and not rifles against the scope, they might be able to you know, retake control of the game before Area 51 has a chance to really hit their stride.
Definitely. Homeless trying to make something happen here. Only 2 players left alive. That's going to be Monty and TCK trying to work. Mo had a 2K before he got traded out. Disciple's got 1 kill. Monty has 1 kill to his name right now. Bomb just gets picked up in T-spawn. Working very slow. TCK gets outpicked right there by Disciple, even though he only had a pistol. Remaining terrorist is all the way back at the T-spawn, just waiting to see if he can get a push here. He's going to try and drop some guns, try and work his way through long if he is able to here, but we might have a pusher up mid. Yes, we do. Your number 7 player of Noswal, he's dropping back now. He's going to fall back down towards Xbox. 1 versus 4 situation. You have the bomb. You have a P250. No armor. And you're
just
going long.
Just go for it. Yeah,
you're going long.
I mean, that's probably not the best place to go, especially since Nitro is about to shoot you right in the face. Oh, wow, I got caught a little off guard by it. Oh, there it is. Any second now. I knew the face shot was coming. So, yes, Nitro locking down long. I mean, there's no reason not to go for that, but, yeah, long, definitely not the best route. You know, maybe run up cat, try to catch someone off guard, or, I don't know, get a little dirty down in mid. I don't know, but long is really disadvantageous. I think he was hoping that, you know, they would leave long or have a player on cat and that they, you know, wouldn't be paying attention, but guns up on both teams. An AWP in Mo's hands, no AWPs on the side of Homeless.
Let's see what happens on this round. It's going to be a buy here from your T-side Homeless. As you said, no ops, though. Mo is going to be rocking the op for Area 51. We are within 3 rounds now, and I'm going to let you take over for a second while my dog goes nuts.
Yes, absolutely. So, just, wow, it looks like all of Homeless is grouping up in the middle, battling Noswal, who will get taken down, and Arya in the supporting role, hiding right behind the door, just like he was the other night. In a super clutch position, just doing tons of damage from that position, and continues to do so tonight. Picks up a bunch of kills, and then Arya looking to close it out, but can't. Mo takes down TCK in the meantime, and Monty is the last remaining terrorist in a 3-on-1. He has the bomb on his back, 100 HP, and an AK, but it looks like it might be a little too difficult. Mo, not sure where to look, but it looks like he might be on the right path looking at Cat, and he did just see Monty's foot, and we'll take him out. How are those dogs? Still loud.
I think we're all clear now. He's officially got it out of his system for the minute. But Area 51 has brought it within 2 rounds now, so we have a game on our hands.
And that I was talking about it in the middle. I can't help but do color commentary in the middle of my play-by-play. But Arya creeping right around the middle doors, just like he did the other night when they beat who did they beat? They beat Reliable. Yeah, well, just the other night when they beat Reliable, he would sit there right around the corner as Mo would off, and he would just dominate from that position, just doing tons of damage and keeping Mo alive. So I think they might be able to bring this game back.
Early into the round, we have 3 players down from T-side Homeless. Only one down. Disciple got 2 kills before he gets traded out. TCK was the one to be able to trade him out after 2 of his teammates go down. Here comes a peek from Noswal. 1 player left alive. That's TCK. Mo opts him, and we're almost tied up now. The score is 10-9. Homeless is still up.
Absolutely. We're going to see another gun round, but it doesn't look like anyone... Oh, yeah, Frost is going for it. He doesn't even need armor. I was going to say, no one really could afford a full, op armor nade setup. So he says, yeah, whatever. I'll roll the dice. We're going to see an op battle right now between him and Mo. I wonder if Mo's ready for it. Oh, Arya wasn't.
Oh, Arya was not ready for the Frost. So we might be getting that op battle incoming right now on this half. So far, Mo's been dominating it. And Area 51, oh, Nitro almost getting caught a little off guard right there, able to drop back to the site to protect himself. But Arya is already out of the equation. Drop back incoming from Homeless here, trying to play that rotate game. Let's see if they can get it. They're going to rotate long way through spawn. One player is already pushing into the lower B. I do believe that is going to be Disciple. Yes, Disciple is going to be pushing down there. And they're not rotating the long way. They're just watching down mid, see if they can get aggressive play. And the call was already made from Area 51. They saw players top mid. They're going to drop back a little bit and try and watch this long. See how they can get aggressive. Disciple from lower B gets Monty down. And now another kill for Mo right there. Area 51 is really turning it on right now on their CT side. And the meta might just have switched later. It might have just happened.
Yeah, right in front of our eyes we saw the meta switch.
It's happening. CT side. Shot missed right there. That was almost a nice pick for Frost. Not able to get the kill off, though. 1 player advantage for Area 51. Now it's 2. Now we're up by 4. Excuse me. And they have 4 players down on Homeless. Only 1 player left alive. That's Frost, rocking the op. We see him moving around long A. Player pushing, gets the shot off, takes Nitro down. 1 versus 3. He's going to jump out with his knife out. Oh, but also Noswal did not have his gun out. He was switching from a grenade that he just threw. And we are all tied up. 10-10 Homeless in Area 51.
You pointed this out mid-round, but Area 51 actually caught a bunch of the Homeless players hanging out around the top of the mid and realized that they weren't going long anymore, so they were able to rotate their players away and shift their players away from long. I wonder why Homeless was still willing to, battle and compete with Area 51 in middle, knowing that everyone was aware of everyone else's position. I mean, the thing you had going for you on long was that Frost could get picks from a distance. It was a really nice pick by Arya. Your riflers can move up and get dirty and close up and take the fight to Area 51, but they opt to just kind of get picked from a distance one at a time, and that's not a good way to win a round.
See if they're able to continue this right now. 1 player down on the Homeless side. Area 51 looking to try and take control of this. Disciple gets 1. Mo gets the op shot there. And now there's only 2 players left alive for Homeless. Frost and TCK, a dominant CT side on Dust 2. Has completely faded away as Area 51 has caught completely up here. We are all tied up. Frost is able to try and work a little bit longer. TCK does get that kill, but he's down to 16 HP. So 1 more player out of the way. Noswal very low at the mid double doors right now. 1 player rotating down from the lower B. Upper B down in the lower B. He's going to cross over there. He's near Xbox. Noswal is so close right there. I wonder who's going to get this battle off. Noswal's not going to peek. Peeking the Xbox is going to be Arya, taking a little bit of damage, not completely punished. Arya too quick for TCK, and now only Frost left alive. He does not have anything but a Galil, and Arya hits that shot. 3K for Arya on the round, and TCK only player to get a kill for T-side Homeless.
Yes, and now Area 51 taking the lead. Now I'm sure getting a little more comfortable with their situation. They've won 6 rounds in a row, which is really impressive, and they really have no signs of slowing down. They've been getting picks pretty much all over the map, and when Homeless does eventually get an opening pick, they just can't make the most out of it. The picks just always end up going more so in Area 51's favor. And Disciple picking up 2 fire kills.
Oh my goodness. Then he gets the AK kill. Already in the sight, though, is going to be a terrorist. That's going to be Frost. Frost gets 1 kill before he goes down. And that's going to be 12 rounds for Area 51. Homeless with only 10. And Area 51 has taken control of this.
Absolutely. They're dominating pretty much everywhere on the map, and we're going to see another buy up from Homeless. So hopefully they can, for the sake of the game, can bring this game back. Frost had a really nice opening pick last time he had an op. He's not going to be able to find it this time, but I think Homeless needs to either, if they're going to stay patient, group up and make sure they can trade off all of their frags, or take something a little faster and as a team, because really just the longer they delay and the more they force one-on-ones, the more Area 51 is just coming out on top.
Definitely. Frost does make the early pick, though. Taken down. I just dropped the early pick, though. It just happened. Early pick, though. Oh, man. I just dropped it. But early pick will go to Frost. Excuse me. Arya is down. Op out of middle. They still got to contend with Mo's op, though. And that's going to be 3 players towards the A side of the map. Only 1 is going to be in the B. They might try this mid to B smoke right now. That's going to effectively shut down Noswal, who's going to be in or on the catwalk, probably for the fast drop CT. Fast drop CT incoming. He is smoked out completely. He's going to jump and try and see if he can get a seam in the smoke. Disciple is ready with a flashbang. One's already coming through window, and he should get caught from behind right here. No, Frost actually has to make the shot from the B tunnels. Rotate incoming. Nitro gets caught, and Homeless looking to finally try and take a round on T side. Dust 2, and they're in good position to do this, and I do believe Area 51 is safe in the rights, thinking that they're just going to save their weapons and fight on another day. It's going to be a 2 versus 5 retake if they go for it. Frost already has a 2K. Desi is peeking down towards CT spawn, and Area 51 will not go for this 2 versus 5 retake on the B bomb site. So Homeless will bring this back within 1 round.
Right. Area 51 doesn't really even need to save. This round is pretty much impossible. It's a 2-on-5, where they're so far out of position that there's, really no chance that they're going to win it. So I think saving here is smart. But taking a look at their economy, Mo has 16K right now. Disciple, with the money that was just added, has around 12K, and everyone else on their team, is doing well financially. So Area 51 is in a position where they can really, push the pedal to the metal on Homeless and really test Homeless with gun. It's not going to be enough for Homeless just to win 1 round or, to find a gap, one time and do some economic damage to Area 51. At this point, they're going to have to really fight through Area 51 in their strongest form, meaning rifles and ops across the board.
Let's see how this goes. Early pick. 2 early picks. Homeless is grabbed 2. Nitro is there to collect those, though, on the trade out. 2 for 2 right there. Nitro gets 2. Monty and Desi both get a pick of their own, and it's going to be a 3-on-3 now. Let's see if this continues to go in favor of Homeless. They take down Arya, but they do take a ton of damage. TCK and Rush both. 21 HP on TCK, 14 on Rush, and that's a bid into the B bomb site, and the 3rd player is going to be stacking up behind. Here comes the plant, safe plant behind the box. Nades and flashes going out the window. Nitro not yet taking a ton of damage. Disciple's right there in the window. Can Rush see his face? That nade lands right in front of him. Surprised it didn't do more damage to that just because the boxes were there to protect him. Nade comes in. This is going to be an interesting 2 versus 3. Disciple drops in, gets taken out. They spot Nitro at the window. Nitro's got that op. He's just going to try and back out of here and save it. He gets caught by TCK, and Homeless has officially tied the game up 12-12.
Yeah, doing really, really well right now. Hitting their stride as a team. Just taking a look at the scoreboard, I didn't realize how lopsided the Area 51 scoreboard was, and how really Disciple is not really getting a ton of support from his teammates. He is currently dropping 27 frags with 18 deaths, and his next closest teammates are 10 kills each. Behind him at 17 kills. So really it's been, kind of the Disciple show, and while other players on his team have, shown through and stepped up, like, Arya and mid and Mo with the op a bunch of times, they haven't, all stepped up at the same time. And if they had been, I think Area 51 would have closed this one out a while ago.
Let's see, round 25 is getting underway here. Area 51 put back on their heels, allowing Homeless to string together 2 round wins in a row to tie this back up, when it definitely looked like Area 51 had just a complete stranglehold on this CT side. It's looking like it might change back the other way. Homeless trying to do all they can. They're going to smoke that B, or that CT, mid to B. Oh, Frost. Disciple right there. Disciple steps out with the auto sniper, grabs 2 before Frost finally trades him out. That's a trade well worth it to prevent that rush, allowing your teammates to get close. Arya grabs another one. Is he going to get picked right here? He does get off. Frost is working it so well, but the flank is real, and Noswal can't connect on that. Gets Frost down to 16 HP on the flank right there. Here comes Desi pushing towards the bomb site. Frost is completely cut off, though, from being able to make it in. Desi does have 100 HP. Mo is going to be watching the window. Nitros is right there to the left watching the doors, and your final CT wall, who's just sitting in the tunnels, not allowing a player to cross because Frost is so extremely low right now. Frost going for the only safe plant that he's able to make. Nitro throws some flashes. Here they come. Nitro drops into the site. Can Desi get some kills? And he's not able to. Nitro, Noswal both get the kills. Area 51 moves ahead by 1 round, but the score is 13-12. Area 51.
That was just another really disciplined retake by Area 51, knowing where the homeless players were, communicating really well, and really Noswal was the linchpin in that play. Being able to stay in the long tunnels and knowing that the bomb was pinned in that corner, until he got smoked off, was huge. He was able to give his teammates that were on the outside of double doors so much information. And while I'm not sure. I think he maybe just got that last frag. I'm not sure if he really is going to get a lot of credit for that round, and with the defuse and everything like that. But his positioning and the fear that he was putting in the homeless players is really what gave them that retake.
Round 26 is getting underway. Let's see if they can get this tie back together. Push up the mid by Area 51, doing what they can to try and grab a 14th round. They have bomb down now in the flank.
And they smoked it.
Tunnels.
Oh, that's a great play.
Oh, look at the flank. Arya in position to grab 2. Sees 1, starts spraying, grabs both of them, headshots. And now it's going to be a 2 versus 5. Homeless is down right now. They do collect Mo, so that's going to help out a little bit, evening things back out. But it's still a 2 versus 4. Bomb is still down outside long A. Desi has pushed all the way into the A bomb site right now, and your CT side Area 51 has to be ready for this flank. They know it's coming. They know he's already pushed. They're just trying to get ready for it and lock him down. They assume it's going to be coming from Catwalk, and he's already dropped back down. He's in CT spawn right now, working his way through mid. Disciple is watching. He is ready for this with the auto sniper. He's going to be right there at the palm tree looking down. Oh, Nitro peeks. Can Rush get this? He's waiting for the player to cross, and he does. Noswal is able to get it off. Desi's got to get out of there and get away from the door because the auto sniper from Disciple is waiting. He re-peeks, gets taken out, and Area 51 has a 14-12 lead right now.
That was a really gutsy play by Area 51, pushing all the way up, getting the bomb down long and being able to smoke off long. Very puggy of them, but sometimes that's what it takes. They were able to catch Homeless so off guard that they really clean up that round. Now Homeless is not only they're on their back foot, but their economy really isn't great. One player, Desi, is actually forced to use a Galil, so not in great shape economically. I mean, it is the 14th round, so they really have to buy for it if they want to win.
See if they can keep this going right now. TCK and Desi both get kills respectively for their team. Nitro got one before he got traded out, so it's going to be a 4 versus 3 here. Homeless does have the 1-player advantage, but Frost is down to 30. Rush is down to 68, and Desi down to 21. There is armor and guns in their hands, though, so they do have a chance to try and win this round and bring it back within 1. Here comes Disciple peeking with the auto. Makes it work for him, getting the kill on the Xbox player. Rush gets Arya out of the way. Mo with the op. It's the shot off. It's going to be a 2 versus 2 here. Desi in good flank position right now. Can he get the flank? Can he get it? Grabs Disciple. Mo by himself now with the op. Let's see if he can make this happen. Grabs Frost. 1 versus 1 now. He knows the other player is down there in CT. Desi. Oh, the shoulder peaks. He makes it out without getting hit, but the silenced USP eventually gets the kill, and Area 51 has locked up the match point for the remainder of the rounds.
Yes, and because they forced bought for that last round, Homeless still doesn't really have a good economy to win this round. I mean, it's such a... I mean, there is no right decision when you're in that position. I mean, last round they could have saved and then, potentially completely bought up all AKs, all nades, potentially even an op. I mean, look, if they're going to get scout frags like that down middle, then no, it's fine. That's just GoTV likes to mess with us.
I know. But, I still hate when it does it.
Yeah, I mean, wow, Arya with a nice return pick. they could have saved last round and gone for the complete buy this round, but they decided to split it up and do 2 broken buys, and so far it's paying off for them as it's a 4-on-2. But yeah, there's no right answer to that question.
Oh, Disciple in a bad position now. Right underneath him is going to be Desi, who gets the kill there. Only 1 player left alive. That is going to be your number 6 player of Nitro. He's going to be trying to push, and no, he works his way back to the A bomb site. Doesn't make it happen. 3 terrorists left alive. We have Monty, TCK, and Desi up. Bomb is in their hands. Nitro opts out of the M4, goes for the AK. He's going to be pushing. TCK is going to be the closest player to him. He goes back thinking they're still trying to work long, but the bomb is all the way in the B bomb site here. And Area 51 does not look like they're going to be able to grab this 16th round right now. Bomb goes down. Nitro knows it's gone. And TCK on the peak alleviates Nitro's head from his body. And that is going to bring them 1 round closer to getting the overtime. Homeless 13, Area 51 at 15.
Yeah, so now the same problems that were plaguing Homeless just, rounds ago are now plaguing Area 51. Because they won so many rounds in a row and they started accruing so much money, and then they started kind of going every other round with Homeless. It very slowly worked down their economy, and now they're in a position where their money is all over the place. I mean, Mo was able to afford an AWP while the rest of his teammates had pistols.
Oh, the eco.
But they're making it work. Yeah, they're making it work.
The eco. Oh my goodness. Eco round from Area 51, just YOLO pushing up the mid. Takes 3 down, and that's gonna do it. Area 51 in the eco shuts it down, wins the game 16-13 on Dust.